Welcome Rajiv Chandrasekhar, President of Bharatiya Janata Party, Kerala wing. He responded on the court judgment, the Supreme Court judgment. Recently delivered a judgment to the Honorable Supreme Court on scheduled castes status or identity, whatever, will not be extended to converted Christians. So, a past it is regarding a pastor's case. You know that. Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Kerala BJP president, he responded. He says that the judgment or the verdict is reasonable and commonsensical. He used this word commonsensical. He said reservations should only apply to the historically deprived within the constitutional framework of Hinduism, Sikhism, Buddhism. This is a statement exactly made by Rajiv Chandrasekhar, Kerala BJP president. He was talking about commonsensical. Let us see why he is saying the commonsensical. Let us talk about the common sense only first of all. If someone says that all are equal, is it common sense? Or only one section is prioritized, other sections are not equal? Is it common sense? Which is common sense? Some people are saying that all are equal. Not some people. Constitution is saying, Ambedkar said, the Constituent Assembly said, the laws are telling, every country in the world is telling that everybody is same. Only in India, only few people like Bharatiya Janata Party and these people are arguing that only Hindus are primary and the rest are people we don't care and will not give them any benefits. This is the common sense or that is the common sense? Which is common sense? In Chandrasekhar ji, you should tell what is the common sense. Equal rights is common sense or unequal right is common sense? Which is more common sense? And he also said, common sense we are talking about when a person faced the discrimination, irrespective of the religion, condemning the discrimination is common sense, or showing discrimination about a discrimination is common sense. You are showing discrimination and condemning the discrimination. If a person is discriminated, a Christian is discriminated, Hindu is discriminated, Muslim is discriminated, Sikh is discriminated, you are condemning attack on two people, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist. That is a discrimination. The same discrimination happened to Christians. You are not condemning, you are appreciating that. Which is more common sense? Condemning all discriminations equally common sense, or showing discrimination and condemning the discrimination is common sense? The Rajiv Chandrasekhar ji should tell as a BJP head, he knows much better than us. As the BJP head, a political party head, he knows much better than us. Right? And one more, he says that Dalit Christians, they're still facing discrimination in churches, schools, burial grounds, social boycotts. They are called Parayar Christian, Madiga Christian. Different kinds of names are being used to call them even among Christianity. This is not recognized by Bharatiya Janata Party. They call it as common sense. They are not recognizing the discrimination within the caste, within the Christianity. They're calling it as a common sense. And 1950 scheduled caste order itself there's no common sense in that. 1950 scheduled caste order itself is no common sense in this. First of all, why they kept 1950 scheduled caste order? Because it is equal, lawful, judgmental, rational. These are not the reasons for passing this 1950 scheduled caste order para 3. Why they passed 1950 scheduled caste para 3? Because Hindu groups are forcing them. They have mission phobic lobbies. They're scared of missionaries. These people may convert in large extent, so the conversions may take place. So they used this kind of weapon to stop conversions. And many people, they're scared of that Dalits may leave Hinduism. So these are the reasons for imposing that 1950 schedule caste para 3. Not because it is not because it's rational, judgmental, ethical, legal. That they are not the reasons. This is the reason. They want to stop conversions. So they then what common sense he's talking about? We don't know. There is a logical reasoning. Okay, when someone comes to the school, some Ramu, he came with the tie. Nagesh, he found with the tie. Subbara, he found with the tie in the school. Obviously, fourth person, some Rajesh, you'll come with the tie, right? Obviously, that's a common sense because logical reasoning. But here, Buddhists have SC status, Sikhs have SC status, Hindus have SC status. Fourth, obviously, Christians should have SC status, right? Logical reasoning, but they don't have. This is common sense Rajiv Chandrasekhar is talking about. This is not common sense, right? And they're oppressed, socially excluded, they face caste violence, still they close their eyes, they act as if they're not seeing. That is what the common sense Chandrasekhar ji is talking about. A technical constitutional reading, outdated political order from 1950 order, para 3 was the base for the judgment. The judges are not using the fresh thinking, fresh mind, fresh logical thinking. They are not using, only they're following that 1950 schedule caste order and passing the judgments. Of course, that validity is in the court, and they're waiting for the final judgment on that validity of 1950 schedule caste para 3. But that's what I want to say, that when we talk about caste, when you ignore the caste oppression, individual life discriminations, you see that, but still you act as if you're not seeing, then what is the common sense we're talking about? There is one more thing. He said that Rajiv Chandrasekhar, he also said the discrimination is happening within the Hindus. If the discrimination is happening within the Hindu framework, then why are going outside the Hindu framework and attacking the Christians? The discrimination is only within the Hindu framework, right? The casteism is only within the Hindu framework. Then why are going outside the framework and calling someone, abusing someone based on the caste? Here the case is what? A pastor, a converted Christian, was abused by a dominant society, dominant caste person by the caste name. Because he's a pastor, he don't care, he's a pastor, priest, whatever it may be, belong to dominant society. He abused a low caste pastor. He went to the court that he abused me, and they said, no, you are not SC. Right? And why I am not SC? I said the caste is only within the Hindu framework. If it is Hindu framework, then why came outside the framework and abusing someone? That they will not stop. They go outside and they attack. When the law comes, they say it is within the Hindu framework. It is something, or we don't know what is that. Then why don't you pass a law that Hindus should only harass only Hindus from today onwards? Hindus should harass based on caste only Hindus. And why don't you pass a bill in the parliament? Because they're going outside the Hindus and harassing everybody based on the caste. It's only Hindus are discriminated? No, right? It's only Hindus are, being abused? No, right? This same thing, like, it's forget about Hindu, Christian, whatever it may be. Dalits are being abused by the dominant society. They need protection. And what these statements made by this Chandrasekhar, that we don't know. This is what Rajiv Chandrasekhar was. There is few more people made statement, like Manish Mishra, BJP MP. He also made a statement that court had taken right decision, correct decision. He said verdict was accepted broadly. It's not broadly. Only BJP people will accept the judgment. Not everybody is accepting. Christians will not accept. India bloc will not accept. Congress people already they responded that the judgment is not acceptable. Samajwadi Party accepted. Opposed this. Shiv Sena UPT opposed this. right? It is not accepted broadly. It's only NDA, BJP, and the partners of NDA, the Modi team is welcoming that, but others are opposing. You should remember that it's not broadly accepted. N. Ramchandra Rao, Telangana BJP president, he says that it is echoed general BJP narrative. That's what I'm saying. The BJP narrative. What is the BJP narrative? The only Hindu should be protected. Only Hindu should be given reservation. Only Hindu should be uh, given police station. We only Hindu should be, police should go to only Hindus. So lawyers should work only for Hindus. The hostels should be only for Hindus. Tomorrow onwards, shops only from Hindus we should buy. This kind of Hindu narration, that's a BJP narration. That's exactly said. Ramchandra said this statement is based on the Hindu BJP narration. That's only one person made correct statement that this is according to the BJP narration. There is some kind of Lallu Babu Dravid. He is a Dalit leader, a pro BJP leader in Uttar Pradesh, and he's telling that welcoming the judgment. He's a Dalit leader. Let's talk about Dalits later. Why Dalits are ditching the another Dalit. Why Dalits are harassing the same Dalit. In fact, the pastor Dalit, a Hindu Dalit and Christian Dalits are cousins, in fact, right? Christian Dalit and Hindu Dalits are cousins. They might be, there's some relation will be there because belong to same caste. But this Hindu Dalit will attack and the Christian Dalit for the one who told them, you're untouchable, don't come to me. Someone told them, you're untouchable, don't come to me, you're Sudra, Chandala, so don't come to me. For them, he's beating his own cousin. This is another thing in the Dalit community. That topic let's talk about later. There are some people responded on this. Randeep Surjewala, Congress General Secretary, he said, the issue is sensitive. He said, you should have referred the judgment to the larger bench. Government failed to inform the court that broader bench has, you should have referred to the higher bench. That's what he said. Sensitive issue. There are other people like Samajwad Party MP Virendra Singh and Shiv Sena UPT MP Arvind Savant, and these people, they said that conversion is a personal choice and opposed to reservations based on religion. Said this is not correct. So at least some hope is that at least some India bloc people are some humanitarian. They're logical reasoning. They are not worrying about Hindus will vote or not. The Christian population is only 2% in India. If we support Christians, 98% Hindus, they will not vote or not. Bichare, the India bloc people, they are not thinking that they're very honest. India bloc people, they're supporting Christians, Muslims, Hindus, and they're in humanitarian. Most of the time, they're very much humanitarian, right? So that is the issue. At least that's why I am advocating these India bloc people are better for us. That's what I say. Thank you. Namaskar.